Okay, welcome everybody. I am Ross Cessna from Spiritual Phoenix Studios, and I help people develop mystical mindsets. The following is a recording of our weekly mystical development meetup. This video uses occult and esoteric methods to help your personal development. We will begin with a spiritual concept for the day, then progress through a series of exercises aimed at balancing your energy and relaxation before entering a guided meditation. There is an unrecorded discussion that follows our weekly live session. Please join us sometime. And while the event is free, donations are greatly appreciated, and links will be in the video description. So, there isn't really a tarot card for tonight, but I just came up with a topic, and it's sitting with your emotions. Some personal challenges with business and personal growth have recently led me to some pretty precarious emotional places. Thankfully, I've found healthier ways of processing my emotions over the years, and I figure I would share them with you. Your mileage may vary, but sometimes even something that doesn't work points you in the right direction. So, my first little tip here is let yourself feel whatever is surfacing. Number two is identify the feeling without labeling them as good or bad. Number three is work on understanding the deeper cause of those feelings because there's often a lot more going on under the surface. If another person is involved, express yourself constructively, and I should have had when you've had time to process it, if needed. Number five, and this is one of the things that my therapist told me that like blew my mind. Physical movement helps reduce some of the emotional charges. I'm a very cerebral person, and I would always try to calm myself down mentally when I would get stressed out about things. But it actually keeps that energy flowing in my mind. So when I go out and do physical stuff, it actually helps calm my body down. And forgiveness is universal too. When I was in 12 step stuff, they would say forgiveness is for you, but it's actually for everybody. So forgiveness is you in the sense of you're not carrying around the anger or those bitter feelings, but it also is for the other person as well in certain situations, obviously. And just kind of as like a preface or not a preface to like put all that in context with all of these tips shared, I want to make something clear. I'm sharing these as someone who has gradually over the years gotten better at processing my feelings using these methods. I don't do any of this perfectly, and with this kind of stuff, perfection isn't the goal, improvement is. And committing to working these into your routine when life shows up can potentially be revolutionary for you. um, and also, this little mental stuff pairs really well with these type of exercises that we're going to do, just because there's a lot of similarities. And with that said, I think we are ready to switch to the other camera. Wabam. And to start, if you're able to, uh, get into cat cow or tabletop pose rather, and then we'll do cat cow. So you're going to breathe in, drop your stomach, and lift your gaze. Breathe out, arch your back. And just find your own rhythm here, or you can follow me if you like. Breathe in, breathe out. And we'll do one more. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, before we go any further, we are actually going to sit down. That way, we don't have to get back up after doing the cat and cow. And we're just going to calm down for a second, kind of notice how we feel before we get too involved in any of this. Are we anxious, tired? Like, what's going on? Or do you feel pretty good too, right? That's always an option. Just sit here with your breath for a little bit. Take one more deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. Slowly release out of your mouth. And then I want you to take whichever foot you'd like to start with and whatever hand you'd like to start with, and just kind of circle them around. And you can open and close the hand and the foot if you like. I like to do that because I hold stress there and then go back the other way. And then we will switch to the other side and do the same thing. Now you'll take your hands like this, interlace your fingers, put your hands behind your head, but don't put any pressure really on the back of your head. And you're going to breathe in and dip to your side, hold it, breathe out, come back up, breathe in, dip to the other side, breathe out, come back up, breathe in, and we'll do it one more time. Breathe in, and then bring your hands back to your lap and just sit for another second. Catch your breath. Notice just how doing those couple things, how much they helped you relax. And then you're going to interlace your fingers again. Put them behind your head again. This time, you're going to want to kind of bring them more like this, and you're going to breathe in and slowly turn to the right. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe in, slowly turn to the left. Breathe out, center. Breathe in, right. Breathe out, center. Breathe in, left. Breathe out, center. And bring your hands back down to the tops of your knees. And close your eyes if they're not closed already. And you're going to just kind of take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift your head up and lift your head back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, head up. Exhale, chin to chest. Now bring your head back to center, and you're going to inhale and twist your head to the left. Exhale, bring your head to the right. Inhale, move your head slowly back to the left. Exhale, slowly back to the right. Inhale, back to the left. Exhale, back to the right. Bring your head back to center. And then just do a clockwise motion with your head kind of moving around your shoulders and like making circles with your neck. And don't try to do this too quick or too fast or strain anything. And when you do about 3 rotations, stop and go the other way. This is another area where I tend to hold a lot of stress in my top of my shoulders and the back of my neck. Bring yourself Bring your head back to center and just kind of upright. And with your eyes shut, you're going to breathe in and look up. Breathe out and slowly move your eyes to look down. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, eyes down. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, eyes down. Bring your eyes back to kind of like just a regular gaze, and you're going to breathe in and look left. Breathe out and look right. Breathe in and look left. Breathe out and look right. Breathe in and look left. Breathe out and look right. Now we're going to do the same kind of circular motion that we did with our neck, but with our eyes. So you're going to put your eyes up in the, look upwards, and then just kind of slowly move them around in a circular motion. And when you do 3 rotations like that, you're going to move your eyes the opposite direction that you just did. And with that said, keep your eyes still closed. Rub your palms together, building up some warmth. Place your palms over your eyes and just kind of sit there for a moment. Let your eyes bring in the warmth. And when you're ready, you can take your palms, put them on your knees, take a deep breath in, and open your eyes. For the next move, you're going to take one of your legs and kind of stretch it forward like this. Doesn't matter which leg you use, whichever one you want to start with. So choose your own adventure. And you're just going to kind of lean forward into it and breathe. You're not trying to force. You're not trying to push. You're not trying to rush. We're really just kind of hanging out here, staring at our knee and breathing. And if you can go down further than me, by all means do so. I've gotten out of the habit of doing this every day, and I'm a little bit stiffer than normal. And when you feel kind of good and limber there, you're going to take the other leg and you're going to straighten it out like that. And you're going to take this, the one that you had just stretched, and kind of cradle your leg like this and rock it back and forth. Then take your forearm down to the mat, and you're kind of rocking right on your butt cheek because we store a lot of tension there. I shouldn't say we. I know I do. You may not. I know if I don't do this for a while, it's pretty tense and painful. And when you've done it a couple times, both clockwise and reverse, you can put this leg back down and do the same thing on the other side now. Make friends with your knee. And when you kind of have done that enough, you're going to put the other leg out again to support you. Pick up the leg we were just stretching, rock it back and forth. Forearm out on the ground. And rocking into that butt cheek. Go back the other direction. And when you feel like you've done enough, you're going to bring your feet together like this and just kind of butterfly your legs. And with that said, we will now come to standing. And let me fix my sock. There we go. So we're going to start like this, hands kind of out in front of you. You're going to put your left foot forward, or whichever one you'd prefer to start with. My left, probably your right. And you're going to breathe out, bring your hands forward, slowly open them up, breathe in, lift your toes, and then do the same thing again. Breathe out. We'll do one more. And then close it out. Same thing on the other side now. Rock forward, breathe out. Rock back, breathe in, toes up. Rock forward, breathe out. Rock back, breathe in, toes up. Rock forward, breathe out. Rock back, breathe in, toes up. And we're going to close out the energy like that. And make a wide-legged stance. One hand on bottom, one hand on top. And you're just going to find a nice even rhythm with your breath here and go to the other side. And when you get there, you're going to rotate your hands. So the hand that was just on bottom is now on top, and vice versa, and go back the other way. Rotate again. And again, your breathing here is just a nice, even rhythm. Not really trying to control anything. Just kind of noticing how you're breathing. And we're going very slow and gentle, not rushing anything. And when you close out this one, close out the energy and turn back to the front of your mat. So we're going to make a ball of energy here. And you're going to start with it up here. Breathe out, rock forward. Breathe in, rock back, toes up. And close it out. Same thing on the other side now. Making that ball of energy. Rock forward. Breathe in, toes up. Rock forward, breathe out. Rock back, breathe in, toes up. Rock forward, breathe out. Rock back, breathe in, toes up. We'll close that one out. Now you're going to still make the ball of energy. We're going to start with it up top here. And we are going to breathe out and in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And close it out. Same thing again on the other side. Ball of energy up top. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And close it out. One last thing with the ball of energy in this stance. Start out with it down here, and you're going to breathe in and out and in and out and in and out. I'm closer to my plants than I normally am, so I'm like trying to be mindful of not slapping them so they don't fall over. Okay. Breathe in and out and in and out and in and out. And again, take your wide-legged stance. Right hand on top, left hand on bottom, or whatever works for you. And you're just going to, again, find a nice natural rhythm with your breath here. Just kind of notice it. And pivot your hands when you get to the other side. And just noticed I was going like Speedy Gonzalez there. One thing about doing this with other people watching me, it makes me more mindful of making sure I'm going the right speed. I'll do this some days and I'll burn through everything, close out the energy. And while it works, it's way more relaxing this way. Now we're going to put one foot forward, hands flat like there is a wall in front of us. And you're going to breathe out and push forward. Breathe in and pull back. Breathe out. Push forward. Breathe in. Pull back. Breathe out. And then close it out. Same thing on the other side. Breathe out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. Close it out. Now we're going to take on this kind of stance here. I'm not even going to try to explain it. And we're going to breathe in and out and in. Same thing on the other side now. And now take the wide-legged stance. Hand flat like this, one hand in front of your face, and find that nice natural rhythm with your breath again. Slowly move to the other side. And when you get there, you're going to switch hands and go back the other direction. Just kind of keep that up. And now we will close it out. So you can sit down and do this next part if you like, or you can also lay down. I prefer to lay down. Depending upon the temperature of your house, it might be nice if you lay down if you had a blanket. It's not entirely necessary, but some people do prefer that. And to start, just lay here and notice how you feel, how much different you feel already from how you started. And just let your breath kind of take on a natural flow and observe it. And now that we've kind of relaxed again more, we are going to actually, you do need to be laying down for this. I lied. I'm sorry. You're going to breathe in and then tense your right leg. Breathe out, bring it down. Breathe in and tense. Breathe out, bring it down. Breathe in and tense. Breathe out, bring it down. Same thing on the left side now. Breathe in and tense. Breathe out, bring your leg back down. Breathe in and tense. Breathe out, bring it back down. Breathe in and tense. Breathe out, bring it back down. For the next move, you're going to breathe in and clench your butt cheeks. Breathe in, clench. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in and clench. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in and clench. Breathe out, relax. Next move, you're going to breathe in and kind of act like you just ate a big meal and you're trying to fit into a tight pair of jeans. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in. And again, kind of suck in your stomach. Breathe out, relax. And again, breathe in, suck in your stomach. Breathe out, relax. We're going to move on to the right arm now. You're going to make a fist and kind of tense your whole arm up. And then breathe out, relax. Breathe in, make a fist, tense your arm. Breathe out, relax. I'll do that one more time on this side. And now you will go on to the other side. You're going to breathe in and tense. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in and tense. Breathe out, relax. And one more, breathe in and tense. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in and crunch up your shoulders towards your ears. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, crunch your shoulders up to your ears. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, shoulders up to the ears. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in and crunch your face and lift your head up. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, crunch your face and lift your head up. Breathe out, relax. And breathe in, crunch your face, lift your head up. Breathe out, relax. And again, just sit here for a second, kind of notice how you feel. Just observe your natural breath. And start to listen to the sounds outside of the room that you're in. And don't try to identify what they are, just observe them and bring them to your awareness. And start with the farthest away sound that you can hear in the distance. And then begin to bring your sense of hearing inwards more and listen to a sound somewhere within the room that you're in. Is there a fan blowing? A neighbor making some noise? A pet snoring? And then more gradually, bring your sense of listening into your own breathing to where you're hearing the sound of your breath. And focus on your breath entering your nostrils as its cool breeze comes in. And then focus on the air leaving your nostrils as its warmness leaves. Breathe in, cool. Breathe out, warm. And now we're going to do a body scan. I'm going to name a body part, and you're going to bring it to your awareness and also say the name of it in your mind. And we'll start with the right side. Right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, bicep, armpit, side, hip, thigh, kneecap, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, bicep, armpit, side, hip, thigh, kneecap, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right eye, left eye, nose, lips, cheeks, teeth, tongue, chin, jaw, neck, right collarbone, left collarbone, heart, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, the whole body. The whole body is relaxed. And again, just notice your own breathing. Just bring awareness to your natural breathing. And I want you to think of one of your strengths. What is one of your strengths that you've shown this past week? And if you can't think of one, there's a lot more than that, so come on. And now that you have identified one of your strengths, I want you to think of what it feels like to embody that trait. How does it feel when you're acting from that strength? Next, I want you to think of one thing you need to work on. And this might be one where you can think of 1,000 things you need to work on, but you only need one. What is one thing you need to work on? Now, first off, I want you to think of what it feels like now when that comes up and it doesn't go how you'd like. How working on this could improve your life is the next thing. If you were to work on this, how much better would you feel? Sit with that for a little bit. Now I'd like you to think of one bigger ambition. What's something that would excite you to do? What's something that would get you charged up? Think of it. And when that is in your mind, now I want you to think of how it would feel after you have accomplished it. Focus on the feeling of accomplishing something you're passionate about. And then lastly, think of a need that you have right now. Think of how you can meet it, what you can do to meet that need. And then think of how it would feel to have that need met. Just sit with that for a little bit. Now we are going to visualize sending good intentions or healing energy to somebody that we know, or you can send it to a total stranger, whoever might need it the most. It's just a little random act of kindness that you're going to work into this here. And just picture what it would feel like to send loving kindness to another person without them knowing it. Just well wishing somebody. And now I want you to be the recipient of the same kind regard that you sent to somebody else. What would it feel like if somebody was sending you kindness and warmth and good wishes, not for any particular reason, just because you're deserving of warmth and kindness and compassion? And then before we take a couple minutes of silence, um, I'd like you to just focus on radiating gratitude. When you can think of specific things that you are grateful for, or you can just kind of embody the energy of gratitude, whatever works for you. And as you're doing that, we are going to move into silence for a couple minutes to end the meditation. Now, if you're ready, you can start moving your toes a little bit. Keep your eyes closed as we do this. Move your toes, shake your legs gently, move your fingers, move your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Put out your right arm and slowly turn onto your side. And again, eyes are still closed. Just lay here on your side for a little bit. With your eyes still closed, put your left palm down by your right elbow and slowly push yourself into a seated position, keeping the eyes closed. And you are going to rub your palms together like we did earlier. Build up that friction. Put your warm palms over your eyes. And when you are ready, drop your hands down and open your eyes. My headband got a little bit wonky throughout all of that, so I'm going to take it off. I'm going to switch the camera angle back to the face cam. Excuse me. And with all of that said, for the people watching the recording of this after the fact, thank you so much for checking us out. You can join us in one of our live sessions next Sunday, or every Sunday, I should say, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is a link in the description below. And there is an open discussion that will take place after this. So if you'd like to check it out, that's all the more reason to, because it won't be recorded. And while this event is free, donations are greatly appreciated. Links are in the description of the video. Peace, and let's get on with the discussion without the recording.